This is your host Reno, and I'm here with Vincent. We are bringing you the Twib Report this week in Brigsdale.
We're going to be looking at the week that was in Brigsdale. Tavin and Javon are going to be bringing you your news and weather. Caitlin and Nate are going to be bringing you your clubs and organizations. And Cole and Colton are going to be bringing you your sports.
Well, let's get into it with Tavin and Javon with our news and weather.
Here with this week's news. So last week we talked about the Super Bowl and who was going to win. Everybody in this school thought that the Patriots were going to win. But we watched the Super Bowl last Sunday and the Eagles soared to a victory. This was the second time that the Eagles and Patriots have met up in a Super Bowl. So, best of luck to whichever team goes next year. And in other news, an 18-year-old girl was hit by a train this weekend in Eaton. We don't know how this happened. She must have been tired or something, just a tragic accident. And all prayers go to that family and hope they can get through this. Now, to you, Javon, with the weather.
Thanks, Tavin. That's some pretty upsetting news. Prayers to their family. This weekend we'll have a high of 50 degrees, so we'll start warming up a bit. And on Tuesday we'll have a chance of snow. And following that week, our highs will be up in the mid-40s. And that's all we have for your weekly weather. Back to you, Tavin.
And now back to you, Reno and Vince.
Thanks, Tavin and Javon. Sounds like we're going to have a nice week out there, weather ahead of us. And we are sorry to hear about a girl from Eaton. Prayers are going out to their families as we speak.
Next up, we're going to have Caitlin and Nate with our clubs and organizations.
Cole and Colton with your recap of last week's sports here in Brigsdale.
Hey guys, this is Cole and Colton here with your sports on the weekly Twib Report. Colton, what do we got?
So since last week, the Falcons have played in 2 games, one against Idalia and one against Pawnee last night.
The Falcons traveled to Idalia to play them on Tuesday night. The girls won with the score being 60-45, and the boys also won with the score being 52-44.
So last night, the Falcons traveled to Pawnee and they played on their home court. I have a short clip of the game here for you guys.
As you can see from the clip, the boys fought a very hard game, but they came up just short with the score being 54-51. The girls played last night too, and they won their game 63-27.
The boys' record moved from 5-12 with a 3-6 league record. Currently, the boys stand 5th in the North Central League.
The girls' record moved to 15-2 with a league record of 7-2. Currently, the girls stand 2nd in the league and 4th overall in state.
For upcoming games, the Falcons will be facing off against Marino and Prairie before they move on to districts.
That's all for this week's Sports Twib Report.
Colton, sounds like Brigsdale had a pretty successful week in sports. This week, for your human interest story, in the sociology class, they made a rap, which was sang by Caleb Hill, if you can call it that, and we've got a video of that thanks to Trinity, so you're going to be seeing that next.
We gotta keep going, we'll find our way. Maybe one day it'll hit us in the face. We can't control it, we can't destroy it. It only defines us and might cause a fuss. But in the end, I'll be me and you be you. Then we'll die and all become anew.
Watching, that is all we got for this week's Twib Report.
Make sure you tune in next week.
That's all, folks.